legs get dry sometimes, like if I like scratch my leg and then it's like all white, like where I scratched it, you know what I'm talking about? So then I just put this over it.
When you experience your spiritual awakening, your whole world literally changes and shifts around you because your perception is shifting.
I am not like concerned about having a boyfriend at all right now. Like, I don't know, I know that's really random. I shouldn't really get into that right now.
Hello, my fellow Earth Angels. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me. Today, I just wanted to take a little trip down memory lane and just bring people to my roots of where everything all started. I've been posting on YouTube since before 2011, and my first video that I ever posted was me piercing my belly button and piercing my tongue. I have just always been a consumer of YouTube. I've always loved it. It has felt like my safe space, and it was kind of something that I would always do to make me feel like my life was put together, because so many other YouTubers at the time who I would watch, who would do these massive clothing hauls or girly videos, always had really perfect backgrounds and just really clean cut visuals that made me feel safe for some reason, and I equated having a nice home to being safe or stable, even though I was already doing drugs and drinking and probably hooking up with people. But I think that maybe YouTube was something that connected me to my innocence and just my childhood, because I developed really young. I was always really independent. So YouTube was something that made me feel like, oh, I can just be exploring my femininity and I can just play and things can be light. And I really, really appreciated the refuge that it was for me. And that's why I started posting videos, and now it's evolved so much. But I just wanted to show you where it all started, especially if you're a newer viewer to my channel. I genuinely have always just loved this outlet to talk and share, because I haven't always been able to do that in real life or felt confident enough to do it in real life. So it just started with a camera, and let's just dive into this. I have my laptop here, and I'm going to be starting just going through some videos that are pretty much all privated on my old YouTube channel. We're going to start off with this video called Girls Mini Survival Kit to Bring to School/Work from 2011. This is in my old room in upstate New York, and let's just get into it. I definitely filmed this on my iPod.
Hi girls, so today I'm going to be making a video on basically a girl's survival kit. I think every girl needs to have this no matter where she is, at work, at school, and you can keep it anywhere because it's sort of small. You can keep it like in your locker, in your desk, in your cubby, like whatever you have. It's like a place where you can always go there. A mini brush just in case you mess up your hair or something in gym. You know, gotta touch up.
I feel like I'm slurring all of my words, and I had a slight New York accent at this time.
Clear lip gloss, of course.
Of course.
My legs get dry sometimes, like if I like scratch my leg and then it's like all white, like where I scratched it, you know what I'm talking about? So then I just put this over it. So yeah, and then also bring like a little pouch with like quarters in it or dollars, because a just in case survival kit. Like you should always bring you should always like have like your makeup on and stuff, and you know, brush your teeth, put deodorant on, but just in case you forget, then you have this wherever you go. Just cut your period and you're like in middle school, I would definitely recommend bringing an extra pair of bottoms, like shorts or jeans and stuff that you don't wear a lot but they're still cute, because I know when I first started doing my period I would leak a lot, and I would have like a really cute outfit on, like a nice elegant shirt, not like elegant, but like a nice blouse, and then like nice shoes, and then I'd have to change into my gym shorts because I had nothing else, and I'm not going to wear stained bottoms with like a period stain all over it. So yeah, I hope that you use it. And if there's anything else you...
That was really cute. My heart is racing just because I want to hug my younger self. But let's watch a outfit of the week video, because I would film these all the time. We're gonna jump up to 2012. I think this is when I was 15, and this video has 1,700 views before I privated it.
So this is my outfit. I wore this really cute sheer top from PacSun and this thrifted vest with two little studs that I added.
This was freshman year.
The leggings are also from PacSun, and some thrifted shoes. This is my attempt of a round off, so tell me how I did.
The random gymnastics.
I was eating my breakfast, so I didn't realize how weird it would be to chew, but yeah. I wore the same earrings as yesterday, and my jeans were from Forever 21. My belt was also from Target, and this sweater from Burlington Coat Factory, which I just love so much. It looks so edgy. And with this outfit, I wore my favorite shoes of right now. They're these Jeffrey Campbell inspired heels, and these I got from Strawberry for only 40 bucks, and I just wear some thick socks underneath. So here's the outfit all together. Definitely a little bit more dressy than what I usually wear to school, but I absolutely loved it.
I cannot believe this is the kind of stuff that I would wear to school. Okay, I've had enough of looking at my outfits.
We'll be doing a room tour, and this has been very requested. My whole entire room, and I'll try to go slow so you guys don't get dizzy.
It's so cute.
I was actually trying to figure out what to wear for school tomorrow, and I think I might wear this, but it's a little bit risque.
I'm literally wearing thigh highs, heels, shorts, a muscle tee, and an army jacket. That was what I wore to school.
So, I don't know. But yeah, I have this really nice mirror.
This video I think was when I was 16, and this is called How I Style Creepers. I think I like bumped up my production quality.
I really loved incorporating a schoolgirl look with some
This
grunge.
is cute.
And I thought that the sweatshirt that I'm wearing is perfect for it. The ribcage design has been very in lately, and this was actually a DIY. I just used fabric paint and drew the ribs on, and I also added a collar. And I was filming in front of this really creepy house, so I wanted to show you guys. And over that,
I wanted to share the sponsor of today's video, which is Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community filled with thousands of inspiring classes for creatives to deepen into their creativity or learn something entirely new and find a new hobby. They have classes ranging from sewing to crocheting to cinematography, video editing, vocal lessons, and I just feel like it's such an incredible platform because you can explore absolutely anything that you're interested in and really drop into a new form of simple bliss in your life, or even get insight on how you might expand your own brand or learn a new trade that could really help you in your business. And the current class that I'm doing right now is called DIY Cinematography, Make Your Video Look Like a Movie, and this is by Ryan Booth. But Skillshare is curated specifically for learning, so that means that there are no ads, and they're always launching new premium classes so you can stay focused and follow wherever your creativity leads you. And the first 1,000 people to click the link in my description box will get 30% off of a premium annual membership, and this works even if you've had a free trial of Skillshare. You can still take advantage of the 30% off and deepen into your creativity, maybe learn an entirely new trade. Please check them out if you're interested. Let's watch this New York vlog from 2013.
and I'm at the train tracks, which are completely deserted because my friend is coming to pick me up, but she's gonna be a little bit late, so I didn't want to wait like on the sidewalk. We just had some burgers at the like deli place, and I don't know if I actually want anything, but I love just the thought of having something. So we're at the Dollar Tree now because literally we have no lives. We're not getting anything, nope. We're just walking around getting our exercise for the day. I went to sleep at like 4 and I woke up at 9:30 to go have breakfast with my friend's boyfriend, and you know, third wheeling, what else is new? Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, guys, I am not like concerned about having a boyfriend at all right now. Like, I don't know, I know that's really random. I shouldn't really get into that right now, but yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog because I know it's probably super, super long, and let me know if it's like okay. Let me know your thoughts, like any opinions that you have about this vlog, like any tips or anything, because this is my first real one, and I just want to make sure it's good.
If any of you have seen 8th Grade by Bo Burnham, I'm sure this might be giving you flashbacks. I hope that we were all this cringy when we were this age. Felt so grown up, so it's so weird watching this and seeing how young that I'm acting because I didn't think I was coming off that way. I don't want a boyfriend, but we don't have to get into that right now. Walking around in CVS is really cathartic for me, and it's because a lot of times when I was with my family, I would want to get things. I would want to get girly things, which I thought would make me more likable, more socially acceptable. You know, so much of what I was doing back in the day to look good was because I thought that I had to do that to be accepted and like I fit in, and less of that other energy that I felt a lot in my very white racist neighborhood. I was friends with pretty much all people of color growing up because those were the only people that I actually felt safe and related to. It was very unspoken and I wasn't aware that that was even a thing, but it just naturally happened. Honestly, I feel kind of triggered right now. I feel uncomfortable with the state of my past self. I didn't have anyone to actually pick me up, and so I ended up getting a taxi to a subway, and this random guy picked me up from the subway and then dropped me off to this girl's house who I wasn't even really friends with, and then I got to hang out with my friend Divya at the time, and not having my parents be worried if I would make it to my friend's house okay, or checking in that way. It was just so on my own, and I just, maybe because I've grown so much and been nurturing my inner child so much, seeing my younger self, it just makes me want to cry and take care of her and let her know that these things aren't normal. But maybe it was. Getting drunk, not having boundaries or rules. I think that maybe that was probably a reality for a lot of people. This one is from 2013. It's a Q&A, and I think that this will be giving me the most insight into who I was back in the day. And I really quickly want to address this flag here. This was a thrift find, and I believe it's a Bennington flag, which has the number 76 on it, which was significant of the year 1776 when the Declaration of Independence was signed, but just not to get it confused with a different kind of flag.
So my favorite store is just the thrift store, honestly. Like, oh, I just can't go to the mall anymore, you guys. I mean, I go all the time.
The evolution and the contradiction.
My shopping is just looking at things and finding how I can make them. People need to learn how to use a pair of scissors and how to use some fabric glue and go thrift store shopping. I'm 15. A lot of people think that's like a surprise. They're like, oh my god, you're 15. And I think I just grew up really fast, like physically and mentally. When I was in middle school, I was kind of like a bad kid. I just was exposed to a lot of things like drugs and like sex, and like I don't know, I was exposed to things at a very young age, so now I'm just used to them, and I just matured a lot, and I like don't mess with any of that. I'm just like, I understand, I guess. I don't know. I'm really glad that I went through the things that I went through, and now I'm just a more mature, like, chill person about those kind of things.
I had my drinking and party phase when I was a freshman in high school / in 8th grade. The summer of 8th grade was when I lost my virginity. So by the time I was 15, I was just kind of over it. I realized how empty it was, and I was starting to go on my spiritual journey at this point. This was the turning point of my journey, and I realized that I would rather be alone than hang out with people that were doing drugs and gossiping and things like that. So this was the beginning of my more woke phase, my awakening, if you will, and I feel a little bit more comforted watching this.
I realized that, you know, I was just trying to fit in and I couldn't make any friends, so I was like, wow, I might as well be the weirdest person on earth and still have no friends but still be happy, like, being who I am. What I always think of, which might sound really weird, but I pretend I'm in a movie, and the main character in the movie is like never someone who's like the same as everyone else in school, you know? It's always like the weird outsider, outcast person.
I'm a weirdo. Main character energy.
I have just learned so much through being alone and stuff that nothing can like break my confidence now. She also said, what is your...
So much broke my confidence after this. Okay, moving on to 16, 17. I feel like you could really see the progression of my spiritual journey in the way that I talked, in my styles. I wanted to show you this guitar cover I did. My singing voice is not the best. I sing for fun, not for entertainment these days. Okay, I've had enough of that. I wanted to share this vlog. This is a little thrift haul from 2013. I specifically remember I went thrifting with my friend Erin and my sister, and we smoked together, and I was like, wait guys, I really quickly want to film this YouTube video before we go out. I think we were gonna get food or something. And so this is me when I'm stoned, I guess, and me acting as if I'm not stoned. And it's also a thrift haul of my style back then.
It's okay. The first thing that I got I'm actually wearing, and it's just this blazer. I have been such into this color and such into this like hippie style lately, and I love it. I usually don't wear sweaters, like I just feel like it's kind of a boring outfit, but one this cute will not be a boring outfit. And then
the audio got removed from this video, but I would always go to this Buddhist temple, and I forget where exactly this is located. If you live in Maryland, I'm sure you can look up Buddhist temple spaces, and this one might come up. There was this huge park with a bunch of little stupas and prayer wheels, and you could leave offerings all around, and it was so high vibrational. I just loved meditating here with my sister and praying, and this was a really good space for me to go to at the time when I was just starting my journey. And yeah, I just highly recommend if you live in Maryland. I'm gonna end this video reflecting on this one. This one is called The Things That Make Me Happy. And I also do yoga because it's just great. There's no negatives to doing yoga, honestly, unless you hurt yourself. But I've been doing yoga for like a year and a half. Any pose that you do, take like 3 to 5 deep breaths and really rest in that stretch, and it feels so good. It just feels really good to eat healthy. So the next thing that makes me really happy is meditation. And oh my God, I have been telling so many people about the importance of meditation because it is... Okay, I'm getting so happy right now because I remember this phase of my life where I was meditating so much and having transcendental experiences, and I would run upstairs from my room and my sister would usually have one of her friends over, and I'd be like, you guys have to meditate. Don't just meditate when you're sad, meditate when you're happy because it'll uplift you even more. And I was so excited about the power of our consciousness and how expansive it felt, especially initially, because when you experience your spiritual awakening, your whole world literally changes and shifts around you because your perception is shifting. And for most people, it feels like a really big contrast to the way that they used to exist before they had their awakening. And for me, I noticed a really big distinction in not feeling the need to gossip or judge other people and not feeling victim to my situation. And I felt so connected to God or the universe. I felt like they were powers that were working in my favor and that I had angels all around me. And that was something that I really took refuge in. And coming from my very tumultuous childhood, it was so easy to allow myself to feel those experiences. It was so exciting and enchanting for me to feel fully held and supported in ways that I didn't feel from my family and my financial situation and my upbringing, you know? It was like, actually, I am creating every single one of my dreams in this moment and they're gonna come true. And it was such a spiritual high that just lasted for pretty much the whole year as I was learning more and more. And this is part of Dhyana yoga, the yoga of cultivating knowledge. And it's something that I still try to do pretty much every day, is take time to learn about something in the realm of spirituality or wellness or the science of yoga that really excites me and is almost like a conduit to my practice that allows me to deepen and understand on the physical level and the spiritual level why certain things are taking place in my mind and body when I'm doing meditation or yoga. But anyway, the more you meditate, the stronger your power becomes to get rid of negativity in your life. And it really, to me, that's the sharpening of awareness. The more that you meditate and clear your internal landscape, the easier it becomes to access that realm of inner stillness that is omnipresent beneath all the thoughts. The more that you can tap into that conscious witnessing, it just becomes more accessible almost. You're really polishing this stone of awareness. It gets less fogged, and if you're taking time to kind of clear it off every single day, you won't have as much to clean off, if that makes sense. Find people that are also interested in what you're interested in, and it can be so amazing because meditating alone is great, but sharing those thoughts and opinions and ideas with someone else is like mind-blowing. When two minds are together focusing on one common goal, whether it be world peace or one mantra or just talking about ideas that they have in their mind, is so crazy. I think for most of my high school experience, I was a loner because I didn't find interest in a lot of what my high school peers were interested in, and I didn't want to waste my energy talking about stuff that I wasn't passionate about. So when I did finally meet spiritual or like-minded people at 17, I was so excited, and that's when I formed really deep connections. And it's also when I realized that I wasn't introverted and there wasn't anything wrong with me. I was just very discerning about who I wanted to share my energy with, and that was a beautiful thing. I think it's really important to keep a journal and reflect on the things in life that make you happy, things that happened in your day that made you happy, and things that made you unhappy, and then target those things and like
demolish them. It's important to focus on your goals, because then you can really lose track of life and why you're even living. You know, you have to keep passions in your life and keep focusing on things that make you excited, even if it doesn't seem attainable at the moment. The most important thing that you can do is nourish your soul. And to put this video to a close, the way I do that is by eating my body healthy things and working out, by having positive energy. That's the most important thing.
My younger self just makes it sound so easy. To anyone who's been watching me from some of these older videos, thank you so much. I just cannot even begin to express my gratitude to be witness on my journey and my soul's evolution. I can't even imagine how I will continue to be molded by life, but I'm just so grateful to have this outlet to share and just be humbly witnessing and learning and growing alongside you. Thank you so much for being my soul fam and being so excited to raise your frequency and learn about how to exist in this world in a way that feels lighter and more inclusive and safe for you and your heart and spirit. I feel really called just to remind you that you can always speak to God or the cosmos or your angels. You can always call upon the beings of light for assistance in whatever you're going through. And even if you don't want to put a name to it, just speaking to the trees or to the sky and asking for help, asking for clarity and assistance. When you open up the space to receive help or even talk to a tree about your problems, opening yourself up to hope and for a different outcome or to view the situation differently. And that is really powerful. And sometimes all that you really need to do is to get out of a thought pattern or a neural pathway that things are just not going to change or be okay. Oh, I just feel so much right now, and overall I just feel such deep gratitude just to be understood by so many people on the internet. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for joining me and watching today's video. And once again, if you would like 30% off of an annual membership from Skillshare, click the link in my description box. Shout out to them for sponsoring today's video. With so much love and gratitude, I hope to see you in a video soon. Bye!